10 facts about the day the music died. The biggest reason Buddy Holly chartered a plane in the first place was because the harsh weather conditions and these school buses that were not fit for children, let alone musicians, constantly breaking down and the heat not working. One of Ritchie Valens' biggest fears was flying, mainly in part to an incident that happened in 1957 that happened over Ritchie's school, where two planes would collide in midair and falling debris would actually kill one of Ritchie's best friends. The coin flip story has always been true, yet some people believe it was Waylon Jennings. It was not. It was always Tommy Allsup. It was always Ritchie Valens. They had a coin flip. Tommy lost. Ritchie won. Ritchie won the final spot on the plane. Much like Ritchie Valens, the Big Bopper was not originally set to be on the plane ride, but because he was so sick, he asked Waylon Jennings for his seat on the plane, and Waylon graciously gave it up. Just 3 days before the tragedy, the tour had a stop in Duluth, Minnesota, in which a young aspiring musician shot a look at Buddy Holly. Buddy stared back at him, seemingly giving him a nod of approval, and thus this musician would always say Buddy was with him throughout all of his recordings. This musician ended up being Bob Dylan. Dion DiMucci was present for the entire tour, was close friends with Ritchie Valens, Big Bopper, and Buddy Holly, and he still makes music all these years later. Unfortunately, not long after the tragedy and due to psychological trauma, Buddy Holly's widow, Maria Elena, would suffer a miscarriage. The Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake, Iowa serves as a historic landmark to commemorate the final concert for all three men on February 2nd, 1959. Present at the Big Bopper's funeral was a guitar-shaped floral piece that was supplied by one of his good friends, Elvis Presley. In 2007, the late great Jay Richardson, the son of the Big Bopper, was able to get his father's body exhumed to see if there was possibly a chance he was able to survive the injuries and then crawl away before succumbing to his injuries, mainly in part due to how much further his body was discovered than Buddy Holly's and Ritchie Valens. After careful examination, it was determined that he died on impact.